For me, I think that when I look at Haiti, it's just like Africa, right? And the most important thing I see is necessity. And necessity is the mother of invention. So this game always starts with a need. And so once you have a need in the market, then you begin to see entrepreneurs who see the need and they begin to rise to the occasion and say, well, if I can meet that need, I have a market. And then they create a product. And once they create a product, because there's a need in the market, somebody is going to pay for it. And that's the way it always starts. And so I think that Haiti is at the right cusp where you have a population that is 60% youth. And this energetic generation can become the next entrepreneurs, right? Who start the next small company. It doesn't always start big, it starts small. They start a small company, one person will be successful, next person will be successful, and then it goes on and on. When I started, fortunately for me, there was no kind of generational support. I had to figure it out myself, and somehow I'm now back in the next generation of entrepreneur. And I think somebody else in Haiti can do it as well.
Thank you so much, Eric. Would you like to add anything to this, Dan?
Sure. I think to Eric's point, absolutely solving problems is where it starts. But to your earlier question about Haiti and tech, I wouldn't put Haiti and tech in a bucket together. So when it comes to resetting the narrative, like this event is really doing it. I think it's forcing people to think of it that way. And why couldn't this be a bed of technology development too? To expand on Eric's point, though, I think especially in Haiti, people who want to be entrepreneurs should just think about the problems that they encounter in their life, because there's a good chance that other people have those same problems. And when you develop something that solves a problem, it's a business instantly because people will pay for it. And I think investors, such as us, are always looking for somebody who says, this is a problem that I can solve. And that's a big opportunity in Haiti because there are problems that people can solve here. If you want to have a digital economy, you have to have a strong digital access. So people need to have access to great bandwidth, and if they have that, then they're connected to the whole world. So
once you have bandwidth, bandwidth has become like the lifeblood of an economy, right? And it has a way of actually also becoming what I call software infrastructure. So if you take Uber, for example, Uber is a software infrastructure, right? So to that extent, one of the things that I mentioned in the talk is that the biggest cardinal point we saw was broadband begin to become pervasive on the continent of Africa. Once you have broadband, what happens is that you begin to see that people have access to something that you can connect them. And once you can connect people, then you can create some level of infrastructure. It's not a visible physical infrastructure, but suddenly you can find where somebody is, you can deliver something to them, right? So there's a way where you can use software and availability of broadband to leverage the existing ecosystem and create this seemingly fluid environment, right, where things can then begin to happen. And generally, that's what I call digitizing the economy, right? So you don't start with anything sophisticated. Start with basic things like e-commerce. People will be able to buy online and get delivered to you, right? People will be able to order laundry online, So we invest in very simple things, right, where entrepreneurs are using software as an infrastructure to bridge gaps where there are inefficiencies in the market or there are bottlenecks. That's very critical. And that's always the low-hanging fruit to start with.